Alright, so in today's news, we got another one. Another rapper down, another situation like this. And this one is even hard for me because this is actually one of my favorite rappers. So as the story goes, rapper Takeoff was shot and killed in Texas shortly after 2:30 a.m. on Tuesday at a bowling alley, and it seems to be over a dice game. So you know, one of the first things that's gonna happen is there's gonna be this narrative spun that being a rapper is the most dangerous job that you can have, that it is not cool to be a rapper right now. But I promise you that J. Cole will not have these problems. There's artists like Trippie Redd that will not have those problems. There's artists like Flo Rida that just don't have these kind of problems. It just seems that the more gangster of the artists that talk about more violence, the artists that frequent these areas that they're not supposed to be in. Like, I can't think of a good reason why Takeoff and Quavo would be at a bowling alley at 2:30 a.m. gambling with a bunch of broke dudes. Like, nothing about this registers, right? Like, no one takes notes from the way that Jay-Z and Diddy, like the actual wealthy people, Master P, no one takes heed to the way that these people move. No one wants to take notes to the way that these people move. And even though some of these people who I'm naming rap about certain things, they put themselves in some of the safest situations that they can possible. There's nothing safe about being in Houston at 2:30 a.m. more than likely jewelry on, pocket full of money, gambling with some people whose life you can afford. Like, in a lifetime, these people who you're gambling with will never see a fraction of the money that you're worth. So there's really no point in being around these people gambling, because to them it's almost like showing off. They should not have access to you the way that they have access to you. This is the same situation with Dolph. You should not be in areas where people who should not have access to you have access to you. Now, Designer decided to have a breakdown about this, and this one actually kind of hurt hearing. So let's hear Designer real quick.
Why do we do this? Why do we? I swear, this shit ain't nothing. I swear to God, this shit ain't nothing. I'm done rap. I'm done rap. You're done. This version of me is done. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. Y'all took Takeoff, bro. It's done. Y'all wanted it, it's over. 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 Y'all killed Takeoff. That's my brother, bro. I can't hold the T, I can't call Quay, I can't call Offset, I can't call none of these niggas. Yo, the round. Yo, round. Yo, I'm done. I can't live like this no more. RP Rock, RP Takeoff, RP Nipsey, RP Biggie, RP everybody, bro.
So yeah, it's just a hard pill to swallow to see some of our favorite artists taken out by the Pookies and Ray Rays of the streets, by the dustiest of the dusty that we have to offer within the street. And what is it with black people that we can't manage to do anything without having shootouts? We can't manage to have any fun without having any shootouts. And the next thing you know, we'll be complaining when the police are over policing our communities. We'll complain when they start cracking down on everyone who looks like me. We'll start complaining about when they start stereotyping and jumping out and frisking. Like, all of these things become a problem. But how do you combat something like this? First step, if you are making millions of dollars, there is no point of you being at a dice game. There's no point in you gambling with people who can't afford to gamble with you. Like, I can't think of anyone who would be in that area that needs to be gambling with Takeoff. You guys mean to tell me you couldn't make it to no casinos? You guys are telling me that you couldn't go back to the hotel room and gamble amongst the homies at 2:30 a.m.? What is out for a rapper worth millions of dollars at 2:30 a.m. Like, if you're not doing a show, if you don't have security with you, and that was another thing I thought about, like, where the hell is these rappers' security all the time? We gotta stop bragging about being able to go places with no security. We gotta stop bragging about being able to hop out in places with no security. It is not gangster to go places with no security when you are worth the bag, when you employ so many people, when you have so many people depending on you, and you are dependent on yourself. You done put in this much work to make it this far. You done got this far into the game. Platinum artist, hit after hit after hit, from Versace till now, from Trap Out the Bando until now. Just did an interview with Nori, doing great, life's moving up, everything looking positive, and then you wind up getting snuffed out at a dice game. Rappers need to learn how to move a lot smarter than this. I'm sick of having to make these stories. Just had to do one about PNB Rock. Skipped a couple of the other artists that winded up getting killed in the meantime in between that. Nipsey Hussle. And then when you look at the places where these people were when they got killed, it was a place where they should have never been in the first place. It is okay that as an artist, you have to accept that there are just some places you cannot go. You cannot go everywhere. You cannot do everything. You are not a normal civilian or citizen anymore. You are moving around with a very large target on you. One wrong move, you roast one person the wrong way and have the crowd laughing at one guy the wrong way. And it'll spark something in somebody where they just can't be embarrassed by somebody like you. Like Boozy said, the kids listening to your music, they girl listening to your music, they mama listening to your music. Everyone is in love with who you are as a person, and you just happen to crack one wrong joke or whatever the hell happens, and the next thing you know, somebody just goes off the fucking handle because they can't deal with the fact of being talked to by a person like you like that. Now, had you been a regular broke person, they might have let it slide, but because it's you, there's certain things that they're just not gonna allow to go. So being a rapper is not the most dangerous job. Rappers making terrible decisions make rap the most dangerous job, because there's been eras and eras of rap where we were not losing rappers at the rate that we're losing them right now. But we also didn't have rappers who literally went back to the hood, like who just chill in the hood, hang out and play dice in front of a bowling alley. Like, you are worth too much for that. And I don't want the youth thinking that at some point you're going to have to go back and still continue the nigga business. Like, you do not have to continue the nigga business after you have made it to millions and millions of dollars. Millions of dollars. And again, this one hits home for me because this is one of my favorite rappers. The Migos are some of my favorite artists. Love their music, and I've always loved the flow of Takeoff. A lot of people compared me to him. I love Takeoff. Rest in peace to him and the family. Man, hopefully this gets him and Offset back talking and over the bullshit that they've been going through. Life's too short for the nonsense. You guys have to live a healthy, safe, and free life. Safe life, higher security. God damn, man. But that was just some news that was happening. As more news begins to break, more information comes out, I'll come back and do another video on this. But this one hurt badly. You guys stay safe out there. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment. You already know.